So I thought, you know what, I've saved up a bit of money and I'm going to do it. Hi guys, it's Laura here from Laura's Keto Way of Life and welcome back to my channel. So I know I normally just focus on food and fitness, but I did mention in one of my last vlogs that I was thinking about getting microblading to my eyebrows, also known as feathering or semi-permanent tattooing of the eyebrows. So I had a few comments of people saying, yes, please film this, I've been interested in microblading, or I don't know what microblading is, so I'd really like for you to film your experience in microblading. So I thought today I'm going to start filming right from the get-go, because the beautician that I have found is local to me and qualified and licensed to do microblading and other beautician things. So that's a good start. Always do your research and try and read as many reviews as you can online to help support your case of why you're going to choose that beautician. That is another important thing. Next thing, I wanted to talk about price, because microblading is very expensive. Like many procedures these days to beautify yourself, microblading can cost from $400 to $1,000 to get the eyebrows microbladed. But I'm lucky I have a discount because this person has been very much recommended to me and is very close by. So I'll be doing this vlog reviewing her work and also vlogging about my personal experience as well. So don't skimp on the price, guys. If you're like, yeah, eyebrows, I'm going to skimp on the price to get it cheaper, these things are attached to your face. People are going to see them every day. It's not something that you can hide. You can't wear a brown paper bag over your head to work if they get stuffed up. So be very careful. Don't skimp out on the price, because you're going to be left with it for a while. Now, microblading can last from about 8 to 18 months, and then the color will fade, and then you can get them redone again if you wish. Why did I want to do microblading? Because my eyebrows, as you can see, are pretty much just one thin line. I have been waxing my eyebrows since I was about 16, I think I started. And yeah, they have always been this shape. They've always been really thin. And I just thought, you know what? Instead of colouring them in with my eyebrow pencil every day for work, it would be nice to actually have a full shape with a bit of style there. So that's why I looked into it. So what is microblading? Microblading is a procedure that is done by using a really thin microblade. It's where a beautician that is qualified, there are some that are not qualified that do this and end in horrible results, that a qualified beautician will then go into the eyebrow line, cut little lines just on top of the skin, so it's not going to cause any scarring if you go to someone who knows what they're doing. So they'll cut in little lines into the hairs of your eyebrows, then they'll fill it in with the cosmetic eyebrow ink. Different colors, different styles, different shapes. I have seen things that look disgusting, like massive slugs on your head. So make sure you talk to your beautician about getting it done. Make sure you go to get a consult first, and they'll go through how it all works, explain it to you, explain the aftercare, before care, if your skin can handle it. Because apparently I've read that if you have really, really oily skin, it's best not to do it, because the amount of oil that builds up behind your skin can apparently push the color out, and it's a waste of money. Not sure, but we will see. So the money that I'll be paying for my microblading includes a consult a week before, then the procedure a week later, and then a touch-up 6 weeks after that. Now, I have heard some stories of people paying like $800 for the procedure, $150 for the consult to begin with, and then they had to go pay $200 for the fix-up a few weeks later. Now, that is ridiculous. I'm glad this beautician charges one price up front and it covers everything. So anyway, guys, I thought, you know, me sharing everything in my life, I'm going to take you guys on my microblading experience. So first up, today, Monday, I have a consult at 6:30 tonight. I'm going to go meet this beautician. She's going to tell me a bit about microblading, and then I'm going to book in my appointment next week to get it done. So this is not going to be a 3-part video. I'm going to merge them all into one, because I hate watching a microblading video and thinking, oh, that looks cool, what's it look like? Oh, I have to come back in a week and watch her actually get it done. Let's go.
natural arch anyway, and this one doesn't. So you could lift this one to give it an arch point, and then this one you would basically be going from on top and down with the microblading.
Okay.
And they start fairly even, but for some reason this whole, have you noticed that? The whole eyebrow's a lot lower?
Yeah.
So it'll be a thing of kind of bringing the eyebrow up a little bit more, and then having your arch point but bringing it back down. Okay. For your first one though, normally I would only try and match them.
Yeah.
And then on your second one you build on them.
Okay.
Because if you build on them, match them and go darker,
yeah,
it's a massive shock for your first time.
Okay.
So, but I'll draw them on and measure them up.
Yeah, because I was just like, oh, I've got no idea.
I only do inside of it. So what I draw on you is going to look a lot thicker than what they're going to actually be.
Okay.
Because when I draw it so I know not what to go above and not what to go under.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So,
to do type of thing, so.
Because when you lay down, this one actually isn't as bad.
Oh.
So I will probably measure, then get you to sit up and do it again.
So I won't really need makeup on them then anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to put you for 7:45?
Yeah, that'll be good.
What time did we do today?
Eyebrows. Alright, so that appointment was good. So that was my first consultation. And what she was trying to say is, don't freak out about how dark my eyebrows are now. They've still got the pencil marking on there. She's actually going to use an ash blonde colour. So it's not going to be brown, dark brown like this. It's going to be an ash blonde colour. At the moment, this colour kind of freaks me out because it is not my natural hair colour. My natural hair colour is like a mousy light brown. So this is like, to me, a reddy dark brown type of colour. Apparently, this eyebrow is higher than this one. So she's going to have to try and work with that one so this one isn't as high than this one. Oh my god, I don't know exactly how they do it, but beauticians know what they're talking about, so I trust her. She says, so I have booked in for my microblading for 2 weeks from now, so not this Friday but next Friday, and apparently she said it's going to be a bit dark for a couple of days, so I'm going to do it on a Friday night after work, so I've got Saturday and Sunday for them to heal, and then Monday, Tuesday they should start to fade a bit, but I'll keep you guys updated. And guess what? I'm getting my eyebrows microbladed. Excited? Are you excited? Yes. Good morning, keto followers. Oh, I can't do my happy head wobble at the moment. I have slept very weird on my neck, so now I have this horrible pain down there. Anyway, it's Friday, which means I'm getting my microblading done this afternoon. So you can't really tell right now, but my eyebrows have nothing on them today. I haven't drawn them in or filled them in or put any, foundation or anything on them today. So I'm going to go to work now, get some of the numbing gel that the beautician told me to get, then go home from work, and then I think my appointment's at 7:45 tonight. So she said put the gel on about 20 minutes beforehand and then head on over. I did say to her my eyebrows obviously are starting to need to get waxed. I wax them maybe once a fortnight. Yeah, so I said to her, do you want to wax them while you do them? But she said, when you wax your eyebrows, they get red and sore and puffy. So she wants me to get my eyebrows waxed this morning so they calm down by tonight, and then she'll do the microblading for me. So yeah, this is my eyebrows today, the last day of going to work without them being microbladed. Alright guys, so it's about half an hour before my appointment and I'm just cleaning all the makeup and wiping all the oil off my skin. and the beautician has advised me half an hour before the appointment to put the numbing cream on, which is this Emla numbing cream. I was a bit worried about using this because a few places say don't use numbing cream. The numbing cream will, you know, not let the ointment and pigment color sink into your skin. Some people are saying use numbing cream, it's not going to make a difference. But I have seen some video clips where the skin's bleeding and people are crying without numbing cream. So I'm going to use the numbing cream. So I'm going to put this on now, and then in 20 minutes I'm going to head over and get it done. Alright, so the time has finally come. It's 7:45 and I'm about to get my eyebrows microbladed. So I've had the numbing cream on for about 25 minutes. Yeah, they feel pretty numb. I can still feel them, but they just feel pretty dull. Rub that in there. Let's do it. I feel a bit nervous. My stomach's a bit queasy because it's the first time I've ever done it, so I don't know what I'm in for.
So they're like dragging
down.
And then when you look, it's like this one. Yeah, like that.
Alright, I don't know if you guys can see, but my eyebrows are done. So there we go. There is a lot of cream on them at the moment, but they look good. They're very dark, but she said obviously the color will fade by day 5. And then I'll come back in about 6 to 8 weeks for a touch-up. So 6 weeks it will be Christmas, and I told her that we're going to the beach probably a week or so after Christmas, and she said do not come for the touch-up if you're going to the beach, because the sun, sand, salt water is a natural healer and it will destroy the touch-up. So I'm going to go away to the beach a couple of weeks after Christmas, and then I'll come back for my touch-up. So I'm very happy. They look dark at the moment, but I actually got a wooden brown, I think she was saying it is. So it's going to be like the same color as my natural hair color. So I'm happy. They look good. Yeah, so it's, what time is it? It's 10 to 10 now. So I was in there for pretty much 2 hours. Therefore, and she was really good. She's like, nope, no, I'm not happy with this. I'm going to keep working on it. I'm not happy that this arch was higher than this one, so I'm going to keep working on it. I want them to be exactly perfect. She kept checking her app on her phone. She kept, making sure that she was doing it correctly. And she wanted to make sure there was really good feathering line detail in there as well. So I'm really happy with them. It's a bit hard at the moment because it's pitch black outside, so the light's not really helping show you guys exactly how it looks, but it's 10 o'clock at night. I got to go to bed now, just leave it as it is. She said for the next 4 days, every couple of hours, just put some warm water on there to wipe them off with a makeup sponge, and then keep adding the Bananthum, the tattoo healing cream over the top, and they will get better. At the moment they're pretty red and puffy and dark and glossy, but that will change. So I'll film you guys again in the morning to let you know how I'm going. But it was good. I must say the numbing cream wore off after an hour. So we started about 8 o'clock, by 9 o'clock I could feel everything, and it wasn't really painful like crying. It was more like, okay, are you nearly done? This is really starting to sting in some parts, or you know, you're scratching at my skin. It just feels like a really sharp piece of plastic just scratching at my skin, and I was like, oh, that's really irritating me. But you know what, I put up with the annoying pain. I'm not saying it was excruciating pain. I put up with the scratching for another hour, and they came out really good. So this morning, it is the next morning, and these are my brows. Oh, last night's sleep was so hard, besides the fact that my neck and back is still sore from whatever I have done to stiffen my back, but also because I didn't want to roll over and sleep on my face and rip all the pigment out. So these are my brows this morning. They look good. They're still very dark, but that colour's going to fade in about 5 days. So all I've got to do today is get up and not wash my face like I normally would, but just get like a wet Q-tip or wet cotton bud, and just with warm water just wipe the excess cream off that she put on, and put my own Pimanthenum cream on every 2 hours today. Good morning, keto followers. It is now Sunday, so 2 days after my microblading, and I can say they're going well. I'm putting my tattoo ointment on them every 2 hours, like the lady said, every 2-3 hours now. So they're going good. They're not itchy, they're not dry or flaky or anything like that. This one feels a bit bruised up here when I put cream on. I think that's because she was microblading a lot to get the arch in that eyebrow. But other than that, they're looking good, and yeah, 2 days after, still going strong, still very dark. But a friend last night even noticed that the feathering looks really good in it as well. She said, oh wow, you can see like all the streaks that look like natural hair streaks. It looks good. So going good, day 2. Good morning, guys. It is now 3 days since I've had my microblading. When was it? Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. It's Monday today, so it's 3 days past my microblading. Just doing a close-up here for you guys to see. My skin looks so oily, but it's because of the ointment. But yeah, no change today. Obviously, they're going to be the same as yesterday. But today I'm actually going back to work, so a bit worried about people staring at my eyebrows like, why are your eyebrows so black? So hopefully they start to fade by the end of the week. But this one called Dr. Pickle's Tattoo Balm. So it's made from natural ingredients. So I'm being really happy with that. It's working really good. So for those who wanted to know what ointment I'm putting on, Dr. Pickle's. But yeah, so I might not do an update now for a couple of days because they don't look like they're changing. So this is 3 days after my appointment. Hi guys, it is now 5 days since I had my eyebrows microbladed. Today they look really good actually. They're settled down a lot. They're not so black. I don't know if you can see there, but yeah, they've got a nice shape and a nice look to them. So I'm really happy with them. It's very hot here today. I'm very flustered. And my skin is really oily lately too, I've noticed. But that's probably because I haven't washed my hair in like 6 days. I did wash it this morning. I just had like a coolish bath and kind of stuck my head sideways in there so I didn't get my face wet. But yeah, probably didn't help that I haven't washed my hair. They are really itchy, I notice, come the end of the day when my skin's a bit dried out and tired. I'm a bit like, oh, I want to scratch them, so I just go and dab some healing ointment onto them. But other than that, they're going good. Good morning. It is now day 10 of my healing progress from my microblading of my eyebrows. So excuse the horrible oily hair that you see right here. I have not been able to fully wet my face yet and, you know, scrub my hair and have a good shower like I've been meaning to. It's been quick little baths of just patting and wiping down my face and just washing the rest of my body, where I have really neglected my hair over the last 10 days. But when you get microblading, that's the things you got to put up with. So yeah, so this is 10 days now. I have not done anything. As you can tell, I just got out of bed. Yeah, so just get up in the morning. Now my routine is so easy. I just get up, put the eyeliner on, get dressed, go to work. So yeah, these are the end product pretty much. I don't believe they've gotten that much lighter. The beauticians do say that, you know, after, you know, 7 days or so, the color fades 50%. But I think the color is still really good in these. So, which is good. I don't know if you can see there, but yeah, I know my eyebrows are really, really dark, you know, the first and second day later, but it seems they've done all the fading they have now. They haven't really changed that much. And yeah, they look fine. So I'm very happy with my eyebrows, which were done by Beauty by Brooke in Western Sydney, Australia. She charges really, really well as well. As I was saying in my first part of the video, the prices can start from like $400 to $1,100. It is crazy. But this lady is a real great, genuine beautician who believes, you know, money's not everything as long as you know what you're doing and you make your clients happy. So I'm really glad that I went with Brooke. She's amazing. Okay, have I had any issues? Flaking, scabbing? Nothing. And she told me every microblading she has done, she has probably had 2 clients out of over 100 that have actually had scabbing, which was, I was like, oh really? Okay, I'll see how we go. But no, it's true. As long as you use that healing cream, the bebanthenum cream or the tattoo healing cream, and keep them moist all the time, you won't get any scabbing. Yeah, so I've had no scabbing in the last 2 to 3 days. It's been really itchy now. I've wanted to scratch them, and I noticed last night in my sleep I was like scratching my forehead. I was like, oh god, what am I doing? So you're gonna make sure you don't scratch them, let them heal on their own. And I found if they do get itchy, it's because they're dry, so they do need to keep being moist. So probably in the morning and when I get home from work, I've now just been putting the cream on and a bit of pawpaw cream just to keep them, you know, not so dry. But yes, I'm looking forward to having a shower. I'm looking forward to be able to sweat and exercise again. You're not allowed to do any running or sweating or high intense saunas or anything like that that's going to make your skin really, you know, sweat and ruin your tattooed eyebrows. But yeah, I'm really happy with them. And would I recommend people to get them? Definitely. I think it's a good idea for people who don't have any eyebrows, for people that have, you know, over the years overplucked their eyebrows, or for people who are kind of lazy like me and don't really feel like filling in their eyebrows every day to go to work. Not that I had bad eyebrows before. I've always been happy with my eyebrows, but when I heard about microblading and that, you know, you can create a bit of shape and, you know, have a full color, no gaps in your eyebrows, I thought, why not? So I hope you guys have liked my vlog. I'm very happy with them. I've had no issues with them. As I said, make sure you do your research first and find a really good beautician who is certified in doing microblading and is fully hygienic wherever they do that. But yeah, other than that, I have had no issues whatsoever. The pain was very bearable. As I said, you can use the numbing cream even when it does wear off halfway through. It's more like an annoying, really scratching kind of ingling type of pain. So it's nothing. If you've had childbirth like me, it is nothing, trust me guys. Even if you haven't had childbirth, it's just the same as like getting a paper cut or something like that. It'll sting for a bit, but you just put up with it. Pretty much good way to describe it. So yeah, that's my vlog. Thank you for watching. I hope it hasn't been too long. I'm going to try and cut it because it has been, you know, 6-7 days of filming. So I'll try and keep it short for you guys. But that was my little microblading vlog. Have a good day, guys. Keto on. If anyone has any questions, feel free to message me or comment below. And I will also tag Brooke, the beautician's Instagram page below so you can see some more of her awesome work. Thanks for watching.